Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tamerlan Mukashev. I am in the country of Iran. This is the second episode from Iran, the city of Isfahan. In the first episode, there was a trip to the city of Shiraz. Now, this is the main center of the city of Isfahan. There are many souvenirs here. Attractions for tourists. Overall, a beautiful park. Beautiful Eastern-style architecture. So welcome to the city of Isfahan. This is Isfahan's Nakhchieh, Jahan Square, the center, the heart of Isfahan. Its name changes depending on the political system. For example, during the time when the Shahs ruled, it was called Shah Square, and after the 1979 Islamic crisis, the name of the square was changed to Imam Square. On three sides of the square, there are three mosques, and Ali Kapu Palace used to be the residence of the Shahs. From its high terrace, the whole square can be seen. People sit and relax. They play, relax, have picnics. And of course, there are sellers and helpers hunting for tourists. One of them came up to us and started offering carpets and different spices. Our skin, our immunity is used to these kinds of sellers, so we confidently just followed him. By the way, under this square, there is a bazaar. Here we went into one of the shops inside those bazaar streets.
Like Aladdin.
Welcome.
We came to a place that sells carpets. Suddenly, a man took us along, like this, saying he'll show us, let's drink tea, the same thing as always, getting tourists to come in. But I hope we'll leave here without buying anything. Where are the weaving workshops? All the carpets are woven by hand at home. They are brought from all regions of Iran. We only buy and send them for export. Weaving carpets like this takes 2 years. But there are different designs. In the east of Iran, they weave with different designs and different materials. The colors are unique. Since those areas are sandy, the carpets are woven in darker colors. Those who live in the mountains, in cold regions, their carpets are light-colored. This man will explain a little. These carpets are 3 months of work. How much do they cost? Not much. This size starts from $200. When weaving a carpet, 1/4 of it, you can say the carpet is finished because the geometry is the same. And these carpets are made with natural colors. For example, the red colors are taken from pomegranate. About 4 to 5 months of work. We sell carpets like this for $280. That price is nothing. In your countries, these carpets would be 2 or 3 times more expensive. I really like it. The carpets are good. I want to lie down and sleep here. I won't buy one, but I'm barely holding myself back. I really like them. Then he told us a lot more about the carpets. His stories were really interesting. We had just barely managed to get away and were leaving with a sigh of relief, when another seller came and started offering saffron. He sat us down, took out a big container from his bag, and started talking about saffron, saying it restores blood pressure and hormones, relieves depression, gives energy, improves erection, is good for the heart, pays off your credit, gets the people watching this video to subscribe to my channel, increases the views on the videos, so it's very useful. In the end, we barely managed to get away from him too. Sunnis pray 5 times, while Persians who are Shiites pray 3 times a day.
And Sunni are just
Sure.
a little different between their imagination.
Absolutely.
Here in Isfahan, the people who push things to tourists are a bit more polite. Unlike in Egypt, which is really something else. The sellers in Egypt put something in your hand and won't let you go anywhere until they get money from you. They find 1,000 reasons to keep you there for a long time to get something from you. But the ones here, if I say no, they understand no. You just say some standard phrase like, if I'm interested, I'll contact you and keep walking. I don't know why, but walking here, especially this building, reminds me a little about 3%, 4% of Venice. Especially because of the wooden columns.
Photo, photo. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. What's your name? Ism.
Mohammed? Ali? Mohammed.
In Iran, every other person is Muhammad. Every other person is Ali.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Bruce Lee Ramesh Nasir. Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee?
Yeah. I think I'm a Bruce Lee.
Okay.
They're letting the two of us in with just one ticket. Come on, go in.
Puri.
Here, we paid for one person. They let both of us in. Why? Because we are tourists. We came from abroad. They let us skip the line to buy tickets, saying if one of you pays, it's fine. Here, Iran really needs tourists, so they welcome us like this. Look at these walls. Look, friends. This here is the entrance staircase, and the edge of the staircase is thick, heavy wood-painted tiles. A lattice like this, windows made with beautiful lattice. This is also wood. You can see that nails were not used. Here, it's fixed with special locks. A very beautiful place like this. All these columns are wood. As I said earlier, this place reminds me a little of Venice. Look, the image of a person, the image of a European person. Here is another image of a woman. Here is another one. Up here, everything is made of wood. Just like in Venice, they put spikes so birds won't sit. As you can see, the city of Isfahan is a low city, not tall. If you go up and look over the city, all the buildings are low, not tall. Ali Kapı Palace is a historical and architectural jewel located in the heart of the city of Isfahan. This building was constructed during the Safavid dynasty. At the beginning of the 17th century, by order of Shah Abbas I, the name Ali Kapı, translated from Persian and Azerbaijani, means Great Gate. The height of the palace is 48 meters, and it consists of 6 floors. Each floor can only be reached through complex spiral staircases. From this terrace, a magnificent view of Naqsh Jahan Square opens up. Ali Kapı Palace is also famous for its naturalistic wall paintings. The paintings were created in the 1600s. Through these paintings, you can see the art and culture of that era. Look at these doors. What doors? Huh? There are locks inside them. So old, beautiful. I'm just standing here looking at the door. The door itself is beautiful. The walls are beautiful too, like wallpaper is put on them. Is it really wallpaper or paint? Now it's February 7th. Isfahan is a city located deep in the center of Iran, not on the edge. The weather here right now is like this. About 11-13 degrees warm. Look here. There is a thick tree. Look.
Any kind of writing in this structure is considered as crime and will be sued.
sitting in this taxi, looking at the city, observing around. I'm comparing it with Shiraz. Shiraz is a much more authentic city, a bit older. It feels like an Eastern fairy tale. More Iranian, Persian traces can be seen. And as for Isfahan, although it preserves the unique color of Persian culture like Shiraz, it feels much richer than Shiraz, a special city that clearly conveys the pulse of modern civilization. Here, the architecture that tells the story of ancient times harmoniously blends with modern urban solutions. Look, viewers, for example, I didn't expect Iran to be this modern, progressive, beautiful, clean, neat, shining. For example, this is one of the central ordinary streets of Isfahan. In other words, modern buildings, modern cars, everything is very clean. Look here. What a modern car. Beautiful plants. Beautiful streets. One of the neat, ordinary streets. Everything is organized perfectly, very clean. Iran used to be an open country, friendly with everyone. But after the Islamic Revolution, it became a closed and strict state. So I thought Iran had stayed in the 1970s, that it had become outdated and worn out. But it's not like that at all. Look at what it's actually like. In every corner of the city, the influence of globalization can be noticed. For example, the shining display windows of fashionable shops, modern designed street benches, and eye-catching beautiful flower compositions show that Isfahan is developing alongside the new era. Beautiful places. Here, a BMW is passing by. There is a big Nissan here. Everything is great. Here, viewers, the center of Isfahan. Look what a beautiful park. A beautiful pedestrian street. A place where many shops and cafes are concentrated. The pedestrian streets in the city center are decorated with a taste typical of developed world megacities. Recreation areas are dominated by a minimalist style, neatly planted flowers and greenery please the eye. The clothing style, hairstyles, and appearance of the young people walking on the streets match the latest modern fashion trends. The roads are perfectly smooth, the streets are very clean, and everything around is calm and quiet. Now, just imagine, if there were no sanctions, how much Iran would flourish. The image of Isfahan is a harmonious synthesis of old Persian authenticity and modern architecture. On one side, there are ancient buildings that remind of historical heritage. On the other side, there are new constructions that reflect a subtle combination of Scandinavian style and minimalism. This city is a wonderful harmony of the past and the present, tradition and innovation. So we got into a taxi again. An older man is driving. His appearance, his hat, his look are aesthetic. An old car like this.
Sisiopol. Ah, Siosel. Ah, okay, okay.
CCO اینست که من میره داخلی سوزن میشدم CCO مریض CCO
I said the name of the bridge incorrectly. That's why he is laughing.
اسم
اسمه
yeah.
عبدالکریم
Abdulkarim.
سیوسپول
He say the word you just said is the name of a disease. And on top of that, they say it's the name of a delicate, embarrassing disease. Here we came by taxi to the Siosepol Bridge. Look how beautiful it is. Unfortunately, there is no water here now. If there were water, the effect would be even more beautiful. But unfortunately, maybe the river has dried up. Or maybe it's not the season when the river flows. Look, if the river were flowing here like this, it would be a beautiful, amazing place to walk. But unfortunately, there is no water. People are walking right in the middle. Is that a hookah over there? It's cold here because it's an open area and windy. This bridge is only for pedestrians. The bridge itself is old, but here there is new modern asphalt. Let's see what's on this side. At night, the lights stay on here. You stand like this so you don't fall down. Sepol is one of the most famous and impressive bridges in the city of Isfahan, Iran. Its name, translated from Persian, means Bridge of 33 Arches, which reflects its architectural feature. It was built in 1602 by order of the Safavid ruler Shah Abbas I. Its length is 297 meters and its width is 14 meters. In the evening, the bridge is illuminated with beautiful lights, creating a special atmosphere. Along with Naksha Jahan Square, this bridge is considered one of the main attractions of the city. Today, Sepol is one of the most famous historical monuments of Iran, attracting both locals and tourists. Here we are now exchanging money on the street. $100 is 8.2 million rials.
Okay.
200?
No, 100. 100. Milyon da.
6,
Milyon.
8.
Million, yeah?
2 milyon da.
2 million.
3 million. 4 million. 5 million. 6 million. 7. 8 million.
Bulma?
8,300,000.
Bye. Bye.
He showed us 8.2 million on the calculator, but I counted 8.3 million. Or maybe you counted wrong. Maybe I made a mistake. I'm a linguist when it comes to counting. I'm a zero. Look, these are samovars. The thing called a samovar was invented by the nomadic people of Central Asia, and gradually it reached the settled Iranians as well. Iranians liked samovars and developed many different types of them, ones that boil on gas. Electric samovars, when hot water is flowing, the teapot sits on top. You pour black tea from the teapot and then pour hot water from here.
Sam atmosferini jora qarash.
The third episode from Iran has come to an end. The fourth episode will come next. So you don't miss that video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. See you in the fourth episode.